Money in the bins. I just found 6 cents.
Yes.
In the pocket.
Now that we came here.
Yes, yes. It'll help me buy something.
It looks like it's not filled out yet either.
Awesome. Go with my little Dr. Seuss collection I'm making today. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is from like the 80s for sure. I'm not gonna get that though. That's cute.
Oh, I keep getting texts. I'm like, do you have an appointment? Do you have an appointment? Yes, I know.
Don't they know we're busy?
We're busy right now. This looks vintage.
That sinking feeling. That's hilarious.
1970 Dena. Some people collect Mr. Dena.
Oh, I bet.
But I don't know about
That I don't know about as much. Oh, sometimes I like to get like Christmas cards. Why not get them here?
Yes. $10 for this.
I like this one, so that's going in there. Oh, it's
It actually goes for like $10.
that's all right.
I'll let it go.
Aw. Oh, Alex Trebek. I can't reach back that far. So this is like pressed glass. It's very lightweight. I'm not sure. It kind of looks vintage. I'm gonna put it in here. Doesn't mean it's gonna stay. Although I have lots of bags at home. This is a really nice tube. Some of mine have seen better days. So I found all this vintage ephemera. Look at this. I'll put that back here. I'm gonna go through the rest of these. Oh, polka time. Christmas at the piano. This one's kind of cute. Oh my goodness. My brother-in-law learned how to play the accordion, also known as the squeeze box, back in the day. Oh, there's another one. Trying to go through these as quick as I can. Yeah, look what we just found. Isn't he good looking? Brianna just found this adorable ornament, but he's broke. Oh, would have liked to get him. And then I was just teasing her that I was going to get these flags and give them to my husband and tell him is to flag me in with my trailer of stuff that I'm buying from the bins. He would totally freak out. So Brianna found a bigger baggie that had multiple ornaments in it, but I took out the ones I wanted and put it in a smaller baggie. It happens to be the Peanuts vintage ornaments. Oh, I gotta put it somewhere where it's gonna be safe. You know, I don't think I want this item. I want to put that back. And then I found another one of these teddy bears, but it's all broke. I'd love to have had those. That's the unfortunate part of breakables in these bins. We both looked at this, but decided not to get it. Oh, is that brass? Oh, that is a finial. That is a brass finial. That is really nice. absolutely nutty right now because they brought out the new bins and everybody's going crazy. Found the pan and then found the lid right after it. It's time to go through my cart and see what's staying in the cart. I'm going to use this bag to put all my baseball hats in. I was trying to identify this butter knife through Google Lens and eBay Lens. I just got it anyways. This is Brianna's cart, all nice and neat. She's got some really good goodies in here. Wait for her haul to see what she got. This is probably one of the best things. It's a Betty Crocker cookbook. And there's Brianna looking through my cart. I was able to get everything into the trunk. Thank goodness I grabbed these big bags. I was able to put my items in there. And my total spend was $54.67. I gotta tuck that in. I think I'm gonna tuck that in my purse. We headed over to Hurrdat Sports Bar to have lunch. It was a really cool interior and they had lots of TVs. I unpacked all my items from the Goodwill outlet bins, and some were on this table, some were on this table, some were outside because they're pretty big. Let me start by taking off items that are going to be mine. So I always pick up items like this at the bins because it weighs next to nothing. You're paying pennies for it, way less than the dollar store of any sort. This yarn, same thing, also mine. Use that for my crochet projects. Oh, the yarn is stuck. There we go. And oh, you can see my reflection in the lid of the pan there. And then these little swim things, I take them up to my daughter and son-in-law's house because they have a lake and they always have little kids coming, and not everybody has all the proper gear, or so this is a way of them to have some items available if somebody stops by and they want to go out on the lake or a kayak and they want to take their kid with them. This is a Speedo, so very nice. I have no idea what these cost, but again, it is very lightweight, so I probably paid less than $2 for that. And then there's also under here a pair of flip-flops that are going to be mine. How fun are these? It says Bacchus or Bacchus. And then it says Hail Bacchus. So when you walk on the beach, it would do that. So I got a pair of flip-flops. They do look a little big for me, but that's okay. It's just a flip-flop. Another item I grabbed, I didn't know if they could use these at the lake or not, but these are those swim diapers or swim diapers. These look brand new, like they were never used. I don't think they go for a lot. What does that say? Baby goal? Is what that says there. Yeah, so I got two of these. I just thought, one, they're adorable. Remind me of like Vera Bradley type prints. So I got these also for the lake. I'm not sure if they are needed or not, but I threw them in my cart. I didn't get enough baseball hats at the previous thrift store when we were at Value Thrift. I got a whole bunch at the bins. Just kept finding them. And if I recognize the name, like I think this New York Yankees, it went in the cart. So these are by weight. Most of them weigh about 4 ounces and paying $1.67 a pound. So I would need at least 4 of these. That would be what, yeah, at least 4 of these to be a pound, to be $1.67. That one says Shields, and Shields is this outfitters company. And I'm like, it's camo in the D. Recognize that right away. Detroit. Another New York one. Oh, now this one. Look how dirty that is. Obviously, somebody had makeup on. I think a woman was wearing this. It says Happy Hollow. It's a golf one. Yeah, golfing. So, if it has the plastic brim, one, I can treat this and then just throw it in the washer. And it says Kate Lord Collection Ladies Cut. Ooh, it's definitely a ladies. That is definitely makeup. So a ladies hat. So I'll clean that up. LS. Oh, baseball. That's why I picked this one up. Doesn't say much there. Why can't I think who that is? Oh, it says, is that St. Louis? St. Louis, maybe? St. Louis. I'm going to go with St. Louis. You don't need to know what they are to pick them up and list them. And again, another one that needs cleaned up. Sarasota, so cute. Just adorable. And we go down to Sarasota. Is that another one for me or my daughter? I think I'm going to sell it, but we'll see. And then the Carolinas. I don't know. Is this for all of Carolina or is it specific to the North or South Carolina? Somebody in the comments let me know. Now, this is pretty vintage. This is a mesh back. I think that's considered. Oh, and snapback. So definitely it's on the older, it's an older style hat. Then I got Las Vegas. And this is a golfing one. Let's see what else it says. Lightweight, A head. Classic cut. That's all I know about that one. And, oh, got a couple more. Oh, so I picked this up and I couldn't even begin to say that word. Kayana Pali. And I was like, what is that? And then I saw this on the side. Maui, Hawaii. How awesome is that? So I got one from Hawaii. And the last one, I just love the colors, love the flames on it. Pro Bass, or Bass, I'm sorry, Bass Pro Shop. So it was fishing. So vintage style with a snapback and the mesh. It looks like it was well loved, but that's okay. So my baseball hats, I sell them anywhere from like $9 up to $25. So I think with 11 hats, for the little bit of cost that I got, I think I am going to make a pretty good profit once I get all these listed, along with all the other ones. Now, the other ones I was paying, I think, like $2.99 a hat. So maybe if I blend them together, dollar cost average them a little bit, these are definitely going to pull down the cost of those other hats, which is fantastic. Another reason to go to the bins and reduce your cost of goods. So there's another item that's for me, and that is this item. I'm going to take this off the table. A full box of Christmas cards. As you know, I was picking up smalls. This was the first item that went in the cart. I love ornaments, and this is like an egg, but this could be Christmas or Easter. Whoever has this ornament can display it any way they want. But I'm going to list this up kind of as both, but as a Christmas ornament. Again, pennies. And then Brianna found this knife. Look at that handle on there. You see the flowers on it? It's so intricate. So there is a name on it. It's so tiny right there. And I couldn't even get a good enough picture to magnify it to see what it said. But I'm going to keep working on it. And Google Lens and eBay Lens were struggling with the handle. But a few of them came up and said, because this has some weight to it, said it might be sterling. Oh, there you can see it really well. Maybe that's what I need to do. Look how pretty that is. Now sometimes sterling is marked either with a maker's mark or the 925 on it. Even if it's not sterling, it is just a darling, beautiful butter knife. I should be able to get some good money for that. I have no idea how much though. This was the little metal bucket that I put all my smalls in. It has little Santas on it. So one of the things I want to get out of here is this brass finial. It's a lamp finial. It's got some weight to it too. And these will typically sell for like $8 to $10 on eBay. Some of them, if they're really special and have like birds or something funky on them, they can go for a lot more. What else is in my little bucket here? Got this guy. He is a character. On the bottom it says Midwood, I believe. Midwood Brands. And it says MU there. I believe this is from Monsters Inc. And I think his name is Mike. He's got his little backpack and all that. And I believe I could probably list him for in that $7 to $9 range. The other thing that's in here is all of these pieces that I found from the Monopoly game. So these would all be like replacement pieces. These are the old metal pieces. Not sure how to date them because, my goodness, hard to date them, but they're the metal ones. So I have 4 of those. I have 1 die and a bunch of houses, a couple hotels. I'm just going to lot this up and ask somewhere between like $8 to $10 for it, maybe. If I can find another die, maybe I'll throw that in there too. Or I can just keep that for myself and just do these items. How much do you think that all costs, including the bucket? Most of the shoes in the bins get separated. These were still together by the rubber band. And so I was like, oh, what are these? These are Kobe Cuddlers. And they were in really good condition. I have never heard of that brand, so I looked them up. These are some sandals, all adjustable straps. What size are they? I can't quite make that out. Is that a 10? 10 wide. And a leather upper. So I did look up this brand, and they do sell roughly in that $18 to $22 range. This is my books, ephemera, and tapestry table. I'll get to that once I get all these books off of here. So I got all of these scrapbooking paper, like stock paper, and there's 3 of them, and they're quite heavy. Counted as books, I only paid $1 for the 3 of them. This one has 60 papers. I didn't count to see if they were actually all in there. 48 sheets in this one, and another 48 sheets in this one. I have sometimes used these to make like thank you notes out of them. I just cut them up and make little thank you notes out of them. I think I want to sell these. This one's got the little, is like all little baby items and things you can see here. It's easier to show you right here the patterns than to show you through the book. I'm thinking, well, I could definitely put them up on eBay, but I'm also thinking it might be a good Facebook Marketplace item to put up. I'm thinking maybe $15 to $20 for the 3 of them. And I'm going to sell this up as a lot. I got Dr. Seuss, It's Not Easy Being a Bunny, Oh, the Places You Go, Dr. Seuss ABC, A Book About Me, and then I got these placards. That I think are double, yeah, they're double-sided, excuse me, they're double-sided, and they would be cute displayed in like a child's room or a playroom. I know my niece, she had made these really thin shelves that these would like sit up like this. They had the books in there where her sons could just go and grab a book. Instead of having the books this way, they were displayed this way so you could actually see which one you wanted to grab. And I guess she was just changing them out so they wouldn't get bored with their books. So I'm going to sell this as a lot, and I'm thinking in that $12 to $15 range for the Dr. Seuss's. Of course, I was throwing things in my cart at the bins because it's a little bit of pay to learn, and this is 2 examples of it. So this is, I don't think it's complete. It's, when was it made? Oh, 2004. So it's technically vintage, but apparently there's a lot of them out there. So this only sells for like $3, $4, free shipping. Now it's media mail, which is a lot cheaper than any other shipping. So I paid like 30 cents for it, so probably break even on that one. And then this is a Lisa Frank. Some of the Lisa Frank items go for a lot, which is why I just threw it in my cart. Thought I'd take a chance. This particular coloring book goes for about $5. And it is a 2015. Cute little kitties on it. I picked these up as vintage ephemera. I just love the graphics on them. Right before my trip, I sold a book that I had picked up just for the vintage graphics, and I mailed it out on my way to driving down to Nebraska. So this particular one, Rudolph's Christmas album, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Cute, just adorable. This is listed up between $2 and $15. So I have no idea what I'm going to get for that. And then this one, Peanut Butter Rag, is just one. And it says Catherine Rowland there. It's just the sheet music for it, Peanut Butter Rag. It had an extra piece of music in here, so I don't know that this is worth anything. Don't think so. This one was also an oddball. Somebody has this listed up for like $63. This one. And then another person has it listed up for like $10. That's my price range on that one. This one I think was in that $5 to $7 range. And then I could not find this anywhere. It's very unique. Aunt Mary's Scrapbook, a collection of homespun verse. I was reading about the author on the back, and it was fascinating. I'm not going to read that to you, but it was really neat about her growing up in Iowa and just a little bit about her. I just, again, love the graphics on it. So this is missing its dust cover, but it's Antique Treasury. It's 1951. It's got some black and white, some colors of all this antique furniture and rooms from different places, like Winterthur, Colonial Williamsburg. It just goes on and on. The Henry Ford Museum in Greenfield Village. I'm not too far from there in terms of living in Michigan. Shelburne Museum. So it says copyright. It has all those different copyrights. It does say first edition, but I don't think I can get a lot for this. I'm thinking in the $10 to $15 range for that particular book. I just realized I completely forgot about this. I went right into the ephemera and books and never talked about this. So this is the Referral pan. But what's inside? I put these inside to keep them safe. Thank goodness I did. They would have probably gotten crushed on the way home. So these are both the Peanuts characters. This is cute because it's got Woodstock as the reindeer and Snoopy as Santa on the sleigh. Just adorable. This one is missing its little hanging piece. I might be able to find something to put on there out of my own ornaments. It's got everybody on there. Charlie Brown, Woodstock, Linus, Peppermint, Snoopy. It's got a whole bunch of characters. Oh, he's loving a snowball. Charlie Brown, I just got that. So these are from the 70s, and people have them listed up as low as $15 and as high as $40. So I saw one listing that had it like for $70 for the two ornaments, and I do believe there's more to this set. And then I have this satin ornament. It's from the 60s. It has Humpty Dumpty on this side and Old Mother Goose on this side. And these are listed, I don't know about the sold prices, but they're listed between $10 and $20. Just this one by itself, $10 to $20 by itself. And that's why I like to pick up ornaments. The weight on these is probably like 2 ounces across the 3 items. The Referral pan here with its lid, I'll be able to sell that for around $15 plus shipping. This is a fairly large tapestry piece. So it shows the house in wintertime on this side, and then when you flip it over, it's the house like during the summer. And you can put a rod right in the top here to be able to hang it on a wall. It has a little pocket with the fiber optics. I did not test it, so untested, can probably sell this for around $20. If the fiber optics work, I might be able to sell it in the $40 range. I also grabbed this pair of men's Hager khaki pants. They are 38 by 32 and expect to get about $15 for them. The last 2 items I got at the bins are the biggest and heaviest items. This is like a 1990s like full lounger. It folds out into a full lounger, and I did fold it out in the bin store, and this is that jelly roll style. And I think I'm going to put this up on Facebook Marketplace. Not that I don't mind shipping. I could ship it and I could put it up on eBay, but I'm going to try it on Facebook Marketplace first in that $40 to $50 range for this. And then this little suitcase, this is adorable, vintage from the 60s, made in Japan. Just love the design on it. And it has another one on the inside, has a smaller one. I think this was part of a whole set. So there might be, like, I think another smaller piece or other pieces to it. And I think this is where, yeah, it says Japan right there. You can barely see that. Oh, my camera won't focus on, but it says made in Japan right there. This is possibly going to be more or less in that $100 range for the 2 pieces. So I was pretty happy to find this. And see all these little strings here? I'm just going to cut those off, trim them up. It's not going to hurt it. I'm going to be trying very careful not to hurt it. The zipper works on it. It has a little bit of something on here. I'm going to just wipe that off. But look how retro that is. Make sure to jump over to Brianna's channel, Primrose Collectibles. The link to her channel will be down below in the description of this video. And check out her haul and her shopping at the bins with me. And then we went to lunch, and then we hit up more thrift stores. So there's more videos to come, more haul videos to come.